Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Heading now to Tel Aviv to meet Shawn from Woo, WOO, a super hot company in the HR space. They've been on the vlog before. He recently joined, I believe, as Director of Growth or something like that. Meeting him at Sarona, then heading to Hets Ventures, a relatively new, relatively small, but an amazing venture fund that I actually met before in Jerusalem one morning, and I'm going there to meet the team, talk marketing. Excited about that. Hopefully get both of them on camera. After that, I'm going to Israel AdTech, an amazing conference that I think probably the third or fourth year that I'm going to. And Eli Mandelbaum runs the show there. He did some pretty cool stuff this year. He actually gave away tickets for people looking for jobs. So if someone's looking for a job, he just gave them a ticket so they could network at his event. Pretty classy move. Anyway, after that, I-24 News and a couple of other meetings. So pretty back-to-back. It was so back-to-back, I actually had to cancel one or two meetings today because it was just too much. But I'm excited about this day. Here we go. Yeah, so you know how I always show you how beautiful the weather is in Tel Aviv? Not so much today. Going to meet Shawn from Woo at a cafe called Biga, which you might recall from my meeting with Marnie a couple of weeks ago. Behind me, though, probably the hottest company in Israel, Lemonade. Completely, and I don't use this word lightly, revolutionizing the entire insurance space. Crazy hot company. And for the first time on the vlog, I'm eating salad. Very, very quick meeting. We have like 1,000 more things to talk about, but I was like, we're stopping the conversation right now because I want to get you on camera. Move over a little bit. Let's get us centered here. Hold on a minute. First of all, let's just start with the fact, as soon as I move this camera back, I don't know what your opinion on this is, but my opinion on the matter of marketing, like real marketing, like high-level marketing, is that you can count maybe on two hands, and I'm perhaps being generous, the amount of world-class, real marketers in this country. But like not, again, being I have to be diplomatic here, but not like mumbo jumbo, like talkers. Like you can actually like increase the numbers. Very few of them in this country. Do you agree?
Very few all over. I agree.
That's true. That's true. But in Israel specifically, because I always say
especially international facing.
Right. All right. That's what I meant. Global for sure.
Global.
You know what though? There's a reason for that, and this is a topic for another time. But the reason is, in my opinion, that what differentiates sales from marketing is one word: subtlety. And in this country, the word subtlety doesn't even exist in Hebrew. Like it's not part of our culture to be subtle, and so that's why it's a topic for another time. Who are you?
Shawn.
Chaim. Grab my Coke. We can do a Chaim here.
We can do it. I got one slash left for the coffee.
Chaim,
definitely worth the coffee.
Okay, it's good coffee, huh?
Israel's got great coffee. One thing about this country is the coffee.
I met someone here 2 weeks ago. I never heard of this place before. It's great. Anyway, okay, who are you?
Anyway, who am I? I'm South African, Australian, Israeli. Born in South Africa, grew up in Australia, live in Israel many years.
Your accent's all mixed up.
All mixed up.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, it's very hard to...
all right, cool.
Yeah, and people don't get it.
Okay.
Worked in the online space for 18 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time.
You look like you're 18. That's...
No, I've passed the 40 mark.
You don't look it. You look very good genes.
But have been through the gamut of very early stage affiliate and internal marketing, the wild, wild west out there in terms of people bringing in everything.
Right.
Seeing all the social channels developed, you know, being there when YouTube and Facebook were launched, seeing what's happened and the changes in the market, and also how the tech's evolved, everything along the way.
Right.
And basically transitioned to business development halfway through.
Okay.
Loved the deal part of the marketing, which a lot of marketers, that's another thing you were pointing at, that there's world-class marketers, and I think a big part of it is that they are focused on marketing where it's not a unique field, it's not an isolated incident. You cannot market without business development. And,
could not agree more.
And
I always compare it to, I'm sorry for interrupting you, man. But we're close enough, it's okay. I always compare it to, I'm assuming you don't play basketball, do you?
I used to in the past.
So you know what an alley-oop is?
I know.
That's the relationship between sales and marketing. You alley-oop, you elevate your brand, and then comes the sales and slam dunk.
100%. So basically that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. And that's why I moved into growth. Because I see growth can be many things, and I had someone talk to me recently at a conference saying, you know, we're looking for VP growth. I introduced myself as VP growth. We're looking for VP growth. I said, what do you do? And they said, well, we need someone to push the product. Oh, you're looking for VP product growth? Yes, that's fine. It has such a gamut of things, but for me, growth shouldn't be defined. It's so loosely defined, and it's marketing operations, you know.
I don't know if this happens to you, but I have a serious pet peeve that I might actually write an article about. In the last 24 hours alone, 24 hours, I think 4 or 5 people have reached out to me and said to me, I have a new product, how do I get users? And I'm like, but you expect me to like answer you how to get users on Facebook Messenger? Like, you like go to a doctor and be like, tell me about medicine. Like, it's like a whole freaking world out there, you know? So like, it's just funny how like people don't get it at all. But anyway, that's a total side point. You just kind of when you said VP growth, I'm thinking like growth.
So that's it. I mean, it's about looking at what they're doing and figuring out what works for them, because there is no one fit for all.
No magic.
You always that question, well, what do you do on Facebook? It doesn't matter. Well, what are you doing on Google now? It doesn't matter. Okay. You know what I mean?
I want to shift the conversation because I do want to talk about what you're doing now, because in my opinion, and I've said it before in the vlog, and Liran knows it, in my opinion, there are several industries that are broken. We're sitting right next to lemonade. Insurance is broken. There are many industries that are broken, but one of them is absolutely HR, talent acquisition, the world of getting jobs, right? I don't even understand how, I'm like embarrassed when people say I'm looking for a job and I say send me your CV. Like, why are we doing this in 2018? So you work at a company called Woo, Woo.io.
Woo.io.
You're VP growth there. I've been following this company for quite a while. I know the founder, I know some of the talented people that work for you, both in San Francisco and in here, and in Israel. And you guys are growing. Is it fair to say you're experiencing hyper growth?
So I would say, full transparency, not yet. Okay. But it's coming.
Okay.
It's coming. I would say we're experiencing growth.
Yeah.
I consider hyper growth. Right.
I like that.
So, I'm putting things
humility
on the table.
is good.
Yeah. I mean, we're experiencing growth. We're transitioning now. We're seeing some
under promise, over deliver. I love it.
Listen, that's why.
Love it.
Let me tell you a little quick story. Okay. I came to this company, and when meeting the CEO, it was, what do you do? I don't know anything about the HR tech world. I know it's broken. You learn very quickly how broken it is. The taxi of Uber of taxi. 100%. That's the rule of HR tech. He said, we have this product and this technology, and I said, let me see, and he showed me the data room, and I see this technology that's working. The machine is matching at 90%. I see the product that is working, and I said, no one knows about you. When you have a company that the product is great, the technology works, especially here in Israel, as you know, but no one is saying anything about it, you have something. Usually, it's shouting out of the rafters about how amazing. You have a few people in the back end doing some Excel work, right? So that was really exciting. So here you have a technology that does auto matching, that's based on machine learning, with real product behind it. We are matching.
Break it down for me. If I'm your grandmother, okay? What does Woo do?
You're a software developer, okay? And you're not interested right now in finding a job. It's a great marketplace out there, but you do want to know what other tech there is. You want to know how much you worth, what kind of salary. So you put all these things on our platform. You create a profile, and you write, this is the salary I want, this is the tech stack I want to work in, this is the industry I want to work in, location, 1 day from home, whatever you want. This is my dream job. This is where I want to be,
Love it.
Then on the other side, you have a company that says, I'm looking for someone who wants this salary, that knows this tech stack, this experience. Both are inputted into the system.
Love it.
Machine makes the matching, which makes us extremely scalable.
Yeah.
And the match is shown to the candidate. That's super important, being candidate first. What that means is the candidate gets to take a look at all these opportunities presented to them. They're not sending CVs.
Love it.
As soon as they tick, yeah, I'm interested in this position, it gets shown to the recruiter. Why that's super important is the recruiter sits there and sees these profiles of 10, 15 people, all matched to exactly what they want, and they know that the candidate is interested in their company.
Amazing.
Which you don't get on LinkedIn, which you don't get anywhere else.
Let's just say this. Liran told me the other day, and I'm not allowed to say the name, obviously, that you guys are signing companies that have not ever worked with an HR platform ever in the history of the company. The biggest companies on the market are now using your platform. Incredible. So, I appreciate your humility when you said you're not experiencing hyper growth, but the names that he told me of your clients, to me, that in and of itself is hyper growth. But I hear what you're saying. In any case,
as soon as that goes public, we'll. All
right. So let me ask you this: are you allowed to talk publicly about how much money you guys raised? What's the public, the number out there?
Yeah, sure. So publicly, the company has raised 11 million.
But it's more
total. There was a 2 million early stage seed, another 2 million, then a 7 million last year.
Who are your lead investors?
So Lord Alliance is the lead investor. Interesting story right there.
Amazing. All right,
great story.
What time is it right now? My next meeting is across Sarona in 4 minutes.
Right.
Let's get the bill. This was awesome. I'm really happy. This was absolutely not enough time.
We'll do it again.
100% we can do it by your HQ just this week. I'm traveling next week, but we're gonna meet again. Tell Liran I love him. Listen, you know what I'm gonna say. Like anything I can do to help. Anything. I mean, we're gonna have a follow up for sure. This is our kickoff, but literally, like, think of me, as a resource. Whatever that is, whether it's help with journalists, whether it's help with partnerships, I don't know. Whatever I can do to help. I love the company. I think we have a lot in common. I think we share philosophies. marketing, but we're gonna be good friends. It's gonna be good. I'm excited about it. And yeah, man.
All right.
Let's do it again soon.
Nice.
Heading into WeWork Sarona now to Hetz Ventures, a new, really interesting VC. Pumped to meet the team. Just finished my meeting with Hetz Ventures. Judah Taub is a super smart dude, but also a dude who wasn't feeling well and a little bit too humble, so I couldn't get him on camera, but I told him next time I'm not taking no for an answer. Now heading to Israel AdTech for a couple of hours and then I-24. The meeting of the Titans. Get back in the frame, Sivan. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Emily Mandelbaum.
The man of the conference,
Israel
man of the hour. Love it. How many people came today?
Over 300 people came today.
We're going to talk to you in a second. Don't go anywhere.
It's been a great event. Looking forward to the rest of the day. Great speakers.
Dude, I did not one but two posts for you. I don't do that often.
I know,
You know why?
It's greatly appreciated.
Because they're good looks. Who are you? Tell me a little bit about yourself real quick.
So pretty much, I moved here 4 years ago. My company's based in New York. We promote Israeli companies in the U.S. and we produce Israel AdTech and content.
Sivan, wait a second. You're next.
The Content Marketing Conference and the Premier AdTech Conference in Israel.
Love it, man.
And we're always here helping Olim and people looking for jobs as well.
What year is this of the conference?
This is our fourth year.
Fourth year.
4
Love it,
years
man.
here.
How many people you said?
Over 300.
Love it, dude. Great speakers from what companies here today?
Rubicon, Pubmatic, Quora, Microsoft.
If I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, can you say that in your sleep?
100%.
I knew you could. And we got her. You remember her. Who are you?
Hi, Ivan. I don't have anything else to say for your
What's
videos.
with the low energy today? I don't know you in such low
I've been
energy.
up since 3:30 in the morning.
That is the worst excuse I ever heard.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not like you. I'm getting used to it. Ah!
That's what I'm talking about. What do you do?
What do I do? It's complicated. I'm here to learn.
Listen, all right,
I'm here to learn.
Sivan, you're fired.
Oh.
I don't know how to tell you this, but you're fired. Listen, we got to work on this, all right?
I know,
What do you do?
I'm working.
I am a world-class vlogger.
No, I'm not.
My phone's ringing.
I'm not.
You
I'm
are.
figuring it out. I'm figuring it out.
All right, so I made it to Israel AdTech. You're very tall. Okay. And one of the first intros that Ellie made for me is this guy, this very, very important individual. Who are you?
Laurie Destinville.
All right, what do you do?
I lead ad sales and partnerships at Quora.
You lead ad tech. What did you say?
Ad sales,
and
advertising
partnerships?
sales and partnerships.
At Quora.
Yes.
Holy smokes, so you really are an important dude. I mean, you guys are, I don't have one meeting, not one meeting with a startup every single day. Not one meeting with a startup that doesn't say to me, what should be our Quora strategy.
That's
and
right.
You guys are, you're kicking butt. Like I said to you before, we had this conversation already.
Yep.
When I go to Quora, and I want to go to Quora more often, I have 20,000 notifications every time I open it. So you gave me some practical advice on how to fix that, how to do some maintenance, so I'm going to do that. But Ellie's going to introduce us by email, and I'm going to give you guys some product feedback, okay?
You should do that. You should definitely do that.
So you're here to speak today?
I just spoke this morning.
Oh, how was it?
It was really good.
Good audience?
Good audience. Good questions.
Love it.
We're really into our questions, right?
Are you from SF? Where do you live?
I'm from France, but I live in San Francisco.
Nice. I'll be there next week, actually, for one day though. We'll do next time I come. I'll ping you. We'll have coffee.
Yeah, for sure.
It was great to meet you. Thank you for doing the spontaneous interview.
Yeah,
I really
of
appreciate it.
course.
Fantastic to meet you, man. Good luck, and let me know if I can help with anything at all. All right?
Awesome.
Nice to meet you. This is not Snapchat. This would
What
be
is this
the
now?
ultimate Snapchat machine. Who are you?
Always doing something.
Who are you?
Hi, I helped organize AdTech this year.
I remember last year.
Exactly. So
right.
now I'm here again.
What do you do all year?
I wait for AdTech to come back again.
No, really. What do you do?
So marketing. I help startups in marketing, and I
Where?
also organize events.
You have your own agency?
But I have my own agency, but I work also with Penguin Strategies and
Oh,
stuff.
can I-
So you work with Perry.
Okay, you ready to see something really funny?
Yeah.
I want to show you guys. You're gonna laugh really hard right now. I'm opening up my LinkedIn right now in real time. Let's see if I just made this up. I might have just made this up. Hold on, let's just see. You know him?
Yeah.
He just posted this on LinkedIn that his wife spotted me in Sarona. His wife took a picture of me in Sarona, and then he just said to me just now. He said we'll sit down. We'll set up a meeting to sit down with. This is your CEO.
Yeah.
This just happened on LinkedIn 2 minutes ago.
See?
I love
See?
it.
The world is too small. You can't hide.
Wait, so how do people learn more about you? Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Well, they can go to penguinstrategies.com and they can see the amazing work we do there.
Penguinstrategies.com.
Yes.
Love it.
Okay.
Fantastic. Let's have coffee.
Looking forward, yes.
Let's do it.
Sure. Have
Good
a
to
good
see
one.
you again. Take care. Who's this guy? What's going on, man? How you doing?
All good, all good.
Yeah, your
really.
hand gonna leave me hanging. I'm holding my hand here for like half an hour,
Sorry, I
man.
don't know how it
My
works.
ego, my
Back to
heart.
front. Everything's back to front.
Who are you?
Am I gonna be? I'm Ellie Stein.
Yeah, and what do you do?
God. I don't do this.
You don't shave, apparently. Well,
I don't
Sphero, we use
shave.
Sphero thing.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, what do you do? What do you do? Come on, hit me.
I'm working for a company, Madison Commercial Real Estate. It's an American
Love it.
real estate services company. I'm also a psychologist and a coach, and
What don't you do, man? All right, enough. You good? Having a good time?
I'm having a good time.
Good
yeah,
conference?
The last session, the panel was really really, really useful. Good.
Love it. I just got here. I'm going to do a little mingling. You know what I'm saying?
Go for it.
Catch you later, man. Good to see you.
Mingle?
I don't know. Who knows? Not every day you run into people at this caliber. Who are you? Come closer. Come closer. Who are you?
I'm Nina.
Just Nina? That's it? I'm Nina?
Nina Valfogel.
That's it? That's all you got to say? Dude, you're a hotshot. You are first of all, great glasses.
Thank you very much.
Tell me about yourself a little bit.
Been in Israel for 4 years. Worked in the UK for 15 before. Go to markets, high tech.
Forgetting a little detail.
Used to work for Apple on iPhone for 8 years.
For 8 years, you worked at Apple on the iPhone. You're like, you're a hotshot. I pay her to talk to me. Good to see you.
Great to see
Let's
you
catch
too.
up. I'm here for a couple hours.
Definitely.
I heard that there's carbs for lunch, so I don't know what to do for lunch, but we'll catch up.
Is there no meat?
There's meat,
How
but
will
it's
you survive?
It's like in sandwiches. Like, who does that? I don't know.
No. That's
Wait,
wrong.
These are great. These are great. Where do you get them? I like them.
Those, Halperin.
They're great. It's a great look. Great look.
very
Great
much.
look. All right, go do your thing. We'll catch up later, all right?
Bye.
Ellie knows how to put on a real good top-notch event. He brings the real people. This isn't like, we're not playing games here today. So I already met with Quora, and now I'm meeting with probably, and we're going to talk about the whole branding thing, but I would say, in the tech world, coolest product name, in my opinion. I will be the happiest man in the world when people start saying, I'm binging it.
So what are we?
This is the Bing team, part of the Bing team. A little part. I imagine you guys are a pretty big team. Who are you?
So my name is Vikas Arora. I'm the Biz Dev Director for Bing Search in the UK.
Awesome.
Been working with some amazing brands for the last 2.5 years. And yeah, we're here to make a difference. We're here to create awareness, create a bit of pizzazz, and in your words, to schmooze.
There you go. You're learning. I love it. I love it.
I'm picking it up.
Who are you?
I am Mary Garrity, so I'm sales director.
My mom's name is Mary, by the way.
So there you go.
And I'll tell you something else. I'm going to give you guys a heads up in advance. I'm very rude. And it's not going to be the first time or last time that I interrupt you. I'm
like
so
it.
rude. I apologize in advance.
okay.
But like, we're good friends. So
You
it's
like
all good.
Indian?
It's all good. It's all good.
We're a lot more rude than Indian.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay, wait. This camera's like, I mean, see that, the
Take
thingy.
right up the table.
Woo! Okay, standstill table. Okay, sorry, go on.
So, Mary Garrity, sales director for Israel, UK, and Spain for Bing. So,
Love it.
we're here for a week. We've been meeting a lot of our customers, and we're here today to promote the Bing network and let the audience at Tech know that it's a good complement to their Google search. And I'm going to be talking a little later about artificial intelligence and how that can help marketers as well.
Wow, that's an interesting way that you positioned it just now. In other words, you're not saying we're here to rid the world of Google. Mm-hmm. We're here to compliment.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something that I hope you don't take the wrong way.
Sure.
That's actually in my humble opinion, and pardon me for saying so, but that's actually like the difference between a newbie and a responsible, experienced entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. Because I meet with startups all the time and say, we're going to beat Facebook. You're not going to beat Facebook. You're not going to beat Facebook. You could compliment Facebook. You can provide value that Facebook doesn't provide. You are not going to rid the world of Facebook. And you know what? Maybe you will rid the world of Google, but it's unlikely. But you're here to compliment. And I hope you don't mind me saying that, but I actually really like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's like adding gravy to shepherd's pie.
God, man, we're gonna be good friends. He's talking to me. It's the greatest. Okay, so you've been here 3 times.
Yes.
You've been here?
Twice.
What do you think of Israel?
We love it. We love it.
I'm from New York originally, in case you couldn't tell from my obnoxious nature.
I couldn't tell.
Not at all. No. So I'm from New York, moved here when I was 15, and I never looked back. This place, I mean, look around.
It's
amazing.
It's a beautiful city. It's
Unbelievable, right?
You know, the people are great, food's great. We're talking with amazing organizations which are really hungry to learn and hungry to educate you as well. We're taking a lot of learnings back with us that we don't get, and I think what we find that's really different is everyone is open and honest, and I think in our business that's what you need. You need openness and honesty.
Fundamentally agree with you. I want to tell you something. First of all, I have a couple of things to say to you. Number one, I want your word, and next time you come to Tel Aviv, we're going to have lunch, because you're a meat guy, I can tell from the way you're talking. I'm going to give you my
Interestingly, he's
Look at my
not.
new cards that just came in from China. Hold on a second. Hold on, let me get this in focus. There we go. Boom. That is called stainless steel business cards, which I got the idea from Steve Wozniak himself. That's one for you.
These are cool. These are really cool.
I hope I have another one. I do have another one. And the second one for you, Mary.
Thank you very much.
You know what that means? That means I'm wasting that money on you so that next time you come, we're having lunch.
We go for lunch.
We're doing it, all right?
I'm a vegetarian, but you can have all my meat.
Wait, is he serious? Because until now I really liked him. What?
It's
But
decent thing.
you can have all my meat.
Why are you vegetarian?
You can
Why
have all
would
the
you
meat
do that?
either, or you
You
can.
don't like yourself?
It's
Why would
all
you?
about his dog.
What about my dog?
Explain.
So I have a dog, a Cavalier.
I didn't think the conversation was going to go here.
I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. When we got the dog about 2 years ago, my wife and my kids are vegetarian.
Okay.
They said, we're not going to feed him meat, you have to do it. And so I thought, when I'm away, what's going to happen? So the dog's vegetarian, so one day I'm eating chicken. I love chicken, being Indian. And I'm giving the dog veggie food and I'm having chicken. I felt that's not right. So I became vegetarian.
Oh boy.
My wife said, after 22 years of marriage, it took me to get a dog to make you a vegetarian.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
So,
we're gonna have this conversation over lunch. let's pull it back into business here. So I want to ask you a question, okay? And since we're so close, I'm gonna be very open. I want to have an open conversation here, okay? Let's put aside this ad tech conference because these aren't, the average consumers. But if I walk over to 10 people on the street and I say, search engine association, what do they say?
Google.
Yeah. How do we fix that? Because I'll tell you something. I can tell you right now, as a tech blogger, as a tech guy, your results are, in my opinion, objectively more accurate. They really are. Now, I work with Google as an influencer, as a GDE, Google Developer Expert. I work with them like officially, right? I love Google. I'm not belittling Google, but everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. In my opinion, Bing has better results than Google. How do we make sure the world finds out about that?
do you want to take that one first?
Okay.
Well, I think
guys, don't fight, please.
Well, think about the answer. I guess our strategy with Bing is, it's not just, I guess the first thing is not just Bing. Our network includes Yahoo and AOL as well and other syndicated partners. So it's probably bigger than people think in the advertising world. So that's something that we're trying to get out there, that it's bigger than you think. And the other thing we're trying to do is new experiences. So for example, in the UK, to promote Bing, what we've done is a rewards program. And we've done this in the US as well, I believe. Yeah. So that every time you search on Bing, you get rewarded. And this could be like a voucher for Starbucks or a voucher for Amazon.
Cool.
Or actually a donation to charity.
I did not know that. That's
there you
super
go.
cool. But can I ask you a question? I'm a marketing guy. Why doesn't the world know about this stuff?
So we're getting there. We've done like a TV ad campaign.
Did you guys know that? I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one more thing. I'm gonna tell you, and then we're gonna have to have a longer conversation. We have a lot to talk about, but I'll tell you one more thing. I actually have an article on Business Insider that I wrote, literally calling out Robert Scoble. You know Robert Scoble, the big blogger, tech blogger, the big tech blogger, saying, here's why Robert Scoble and the rest of the tech pundits are wrong, and Windows Phone will succeed. You guys made me look bad. What are we gonna do about this? I put my name out there. I actually genuinely loved Windows Phone. I loved it. Not Microsoft, not Windows Mobile. Windows Phone with the tiles. It was sexy. Yeah. Those Lumia phones were amazing. What the heck happened? You're fired. No, I'm just kidding. What happened? Is that what you're using right now?
Still using one.
Oh,
so,
may I?
Yeah, please.
And there was one here.
Such a beautiful phone. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, it's actually Microsoft hardware. Oh, wow. This is really freaking nice. Which OS is this?
Using the Windows OS.
This is beautiful. Which device is this?
This is the...
First of all, we're gonna have to get me some devices, but that's a topic for another time. More importantly, what happened there?
I think that what's happened. I mean, we as a business.
Talk about this
Yeah, we can talk about it. So we'll talk about it. I think fundamentally we are a software company. That's something that Satya, our CEO, has said. We're a software company.
He's so impressive.
He's turned the company around and the mentality around as well. And so, as a software company, it's about ensuring that our solutions and our products are available regardless of OS. Yeah.
I hear that.
So, we have so many Office products on the iOS platform, on Android, because that's the role. Right? Software first.
Interesting. I want to tell you, I was the first blogger in Israel to see Windows Phone. Windows Phone 7, I think, was the first one when it just came out.
Yes.
When Microsoft Israel called me in, they showed me this. It was like top secret stuff, and I'm like, this is beautiful. I mean, I don't know. To me, if you ask me, you didn't ask me, but I'll tell you anyway. To me, it was timing. I feel like the market was just oversaturated by the time Windows Phone came around. I feel like no matter how good it would have been, it was just so saturated with iPhone and Android. People were just not interested in another OS. I think, genuinely, by the way, I have several Lumias at home. I have what was the one with the 21 megapixel camera? I have a whole bunch of them.
Oh, the 1020?
Yeah, the 1020 at home. I have the 920. I love these phones.
Me too.
I love the OS. It hurts, man. It hurts. It hurts a lot. My heart, man. My heart. Anyway, guys, listen. We took this conversation. I have to say, I thought we were going in one direction. Like 18 different directions. I love it. This was a great conversation. We're gonna do a lunch when you guys come back. We're gonna spread the word about Bing. Bottom line is, keep doing good. Come back again to Israel. Fantastic to meet you guys. Looking forward, and we're gonna work on you being a vegetarian. No one's perfect.
Pleasure. Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to our next meeting.
Definitely.
Thanks, guys. Yoa's about to take the stage.
Not yet. In 2 people in 20 minutes.
Oh, you're not now?
No. So you got to build up to
What are you
Yoa.
talking about today?
I'm talking about awesome leads for LinkedIn. Sales qualified leads.
All right, heading back into the main hall to hear, wow, that's very bright, to hear Yoel talk, and then off to I-24. But it seems like a great event. Nice turnout. Good work, Ellie. Very impressive.
I'd love to present to you Yoel Israel from Wadi Digital.
made to Jaffa early, going live on I-24 in like 25 minutes. Talk Instagram, talk about Andreessen Horowitz's new crypto fund, and a couple other things. Pretty geeky stuff today. But despite the nasty weather and the fact that it's going to start raining any second, the nasty weather comes with wind, which means waves, which means awesome time lapse.
A new feature and smart assistants coming to a car near you. Hillel Fuld here with more. Hello, and thank you for bringing the beautiful weather.
So Instagram's now obviously part of the Facebook family, and that usually comes with perks. But when Facebook goes through all the data and the privacy and the issues that they're going through right now, Instagram pays the price. So Instagram just launched, literally last week, TechCrunch wrote a piece that Instagram has to give you a tool to download your data and own your data. Download it off of Instagram if you want, right?
Okay.
Last week they wrote that article, and this week they started rolling it out. Well, Alibaba's a beast. I mean, they are a massive, massive company. I don't think I need to tell you that, but right now they're kind of entering into a new space, or not so much a new space, but a new space for them, and they're rolling out their smart assistant in cars. You'll be able to control your windows, you'll be able to find maintenance about your car, how's your engine, the health of your engine.
Like check how's your oil, things like this?
All by voice. All right, so Andreessen Horowitz, top VC in the world. Mark Andreessen invented the web browser. His partner, Ben Horowitz, is a legend. These guys have sold multiple companies for billions of dollars. When they make a move, it's a big deal. And it's not confirmed yet, but it looks like they're going to be opening a crypto fund, in cryptocurrency. And that's kind of a big stamp of validation for the market that this is not going anywhere, because people are it's skeptical about it. Is it dangerous? Is it a scam? There was an article yesterday that's the biggest scam in history. I don't know, but when Andreessen Horowitz moves into it, it's kind of saying...
Legitimize, it makes people have a soft landing, that there is some kind of professionalism to this whole space.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Hillel.
Thank you. Hey, how was that today? How was it?
How was that?
You tell me, how was it?
I think we really matched pretty well. I think we should do like a fashion ad campaign.
How was it today, though?
It's great. It's always great. You never have to ask that question. It's always great.
Today was super high energy.
You think so?
Yeah, today was fast. All right, let's get out of here. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, it's good air conditioning in here.
Yeah.
It's staying here all day. Thank you. Have a good one. Well, today was pretty nuts. I think I'm going to get back to my car before it starts pouring. I'm going to call it a day, and tomorrow is going to be another epic day. See you then.